Yeah, I said, let's bring out the
ironing
cloth.
this at nighttime?
I did it. I had to make sure.
On?
All right, Mikhail's here with Skylex, and good to see you, sir. I'm glad you came in. Tell us a little bit about what this is. This is a 24-hour app that you guys have come up with, and now we can get a hold of attorneys a lot easier.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Tell us how you came up with that and why.
Well, I just came up because it's really hard to find an attorney and to talk to them because you have to go through receptionists, secretaries, and we came up with an app. Just press a button and then you just get connected and you can ask any question you want.
I love that.
Incredible. Who is this designed for? Who was in mind when you created it?
Well, for now, it's just for the immigrants, for the those who need help with immigration law, and it works in any countries. And then it's impossible to reach an attorney from a foreign country like at all. So now it's with the app, it's easier as well.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of immigrants coming to the U.S. So how are they coming here, and how are you dealing with all that?
Well, most of them actually coming through a family member because they already have a U.S. citizen, like a parent or a spouse or a husband to help them. But a lot of coming through the border, as we know, but numbers are actually less. And also the tech people for the H-1B visas and workers and outstanding workers as well.
Oh, okay. So there seem to be a lot of probably myths and misconceptions about people who are immigrating to this country from a whole host of other countries. You want to break down some of those myths right now of things that maybe that people believe but aren't necessarily true?
Sure. Well, that's a really interesting question. Again, like most of people are actually coming because they have a U.S. citizen relative.
Sure.
So that's like probably myth number one. So it's not like most of the immigrants are not coming through the border illegally. So most of them are coming legally when they already have a relative who is a U.S. citizen. So perhaps that's number one.
For sure.
And then other than that, most of the immigrants that are coming they're really hard workers, hardworking folks, and really want.
What about some of the documentation that's required? Social Security numbers, visa. How do you navigate that?
Definitely. So yeah, we help with any type of visa, but mostly we focus on asylum. And then every person who is entering through the U.S.-Mexico border has to see a judge. Basically, has a court hearing set up for that person. So that's another myth that immediately when the people are coming, they're refugees. They're under an extreme pressure to go to court, and that's where we are to help them out because a lot of court hearings, they miss a lot of court hearings because they don't know where to go. They don't know where their court is. And then they think that attorneys are so expensive, they're so cool, they're so difficult to reach, and then we make it happen faster than we speak many languages, and then we just say, okay, don't worry, we'll show up for you. So we'll bring you back into the system. No reasons to stay illegal, but
and that's what you do. You're there to help. Okay, let's say, because there's so many people that we stream the show, there's people all over the world that watch this show. I guarantee there's somebody probably in London, somewhere in England, that wants to host this show right now.
Yeah.
How do they get here, and do they need to be permit, and can you help them? How does that work?
Yeah, actually, the U.S. legal system favors those who are outstanding because they can probably would get a lot of money, and so the IRS can get a lot of tax money out of that. So there is a special outstanding visa for talented people, for people who do movies, who do shows, for artists and actors. And then this is the fastest visa. It's called O1, O for outstanding. And then you get that visa for 3 years. And then you can extend it afterwards and get a green card.
See, that's the just kind of helping hand that that people need when they don't have all that information. Right. You and your team, obviously, using artificial intelligence. I think we read some of that too. Seems kind of the craze and the wave of the future. How are you integrating some AI use into this?
Yeah, so I took everything I know about the immigration law, and then I fed it into a big data of our artificial intelligence, and now we have it inside our app, and it works obviously 24/7, and you can ask any question. And then get answers as well.
So, did you have a team of people that created this app?
Oh yeah,
I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of people that kind of came up with this idea. And
I'm just picturing him in like a dark room.
Exactly, he's got the headset on. He's like, all right, I'm going to do this. He's coding the whole thing. But because I don't know if there's many more apps that are out there like this. Very unique, right?
It's very new. There are none.
Yeah, there are none. So there you go, the first one here.
All right. So what's the most important thing we need people to know? Spreading this word, I would assume, getting this more out there, socialized among people who likely know someone who is coming in as an immigrant, knows someone that knows someone. I mean, right? We need to. Right. It seems like building up the information about what's available.
Yeah, definitely. So that attorneys can be easy to reach. It's easy to see them and to talk to them directly, and you don't have to be surprised by a large bill in the end of the month. But we provide better transparency, and then just download the app, press the button,
and you're good to go. And you could use that in any country. That app.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow, great!
Honor
I love
to meet
that.
you. Thanks for this hard work.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
You want to bang the gavel?
Yeah, you can bang the gavel and say that we're done. Yeah, there you go. And that's it. That's it. We're done. All right.
There's the information. SkylexIT.com, Skylex app on the Instagram, and it's also available in the Google Play and iTunes Store.
Order in Studio 40 Live. Order in the court.